Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Over the past few days, we've seen several very interesting things going on with Call of Duty. We've had multiple different secret updates go out for legacy titles. For some odd reason, this sort of started with MW 2019 a few weeks back, obviously it getting the whole resurgence with the Steam sale and everything, and now other titles have seen some strange updates as well. Call of Duty has actually also responded to various different rumors and accusations over the course of the past few days as well. So quite a bit to go through and break down here today, starting first with, as I mentioned, some very bizarre legacy title updates. So this user on Twitter, CSBuh, ended up going through and was looking at the Black Ops 4 developer app, and just so happened to notice that there have been several updates to the developer app for the first time in years. Since 2023, there was multiple times this past week where there was movement on this app and it was updated. So seemingly this would indicate that something could be happening with Black Ops 4 here in the coming days and weeks. It could be a new storefront release or a new app release of some kind there, whether they're moving platforms or updating it on certain platforms there, but something to keep an eye on nonetheless. We also, oddly enough, just had an update go out for Vanguard. Yes, you heard me correctly. We are in fact talking about Vanguard updates in the big 2026. Sledgehammer Games posted some patch notes. It was just 2 lines, but Vanguard got an update where they actually went through and crossplay is now enabled between the console and PC version of Vanguard on Steam. They also removed the Vanguard Clans feature. The Hello There achievement has now been changed to unlock upon starting the campaign instead. So they deleted the Clans feature. They added crossplay for Steam, all out of the blue. Not sure why Vanguard's getting updates here, but nonetheless, it did. And then another weird thing going on in the background, again from CSBuh here. 3 new unknown app IDs that got created in January recently got tied to a package that's also linked to the Call of Duty HQ app. Could be Modern Warfare 4 marketing, including pre-orders. Maybe those are going to be happening sooner than we think. So there's still a lot going on in the background on various different Call of Duty apps. Maybe prepping for some future teases, some future marketing of some capacity. I don't know. Some very weird things going on over the course of the past few days for legacy titles, and some secret movement going on here on the current Call of Duty HQ app and what's being connected to it. So we'll certainly have to keep an eye on things, in the foreseeable future here. Of course, as any and all new updates go out, there's new leaks and rumors, anything like that. You guys know I've always got you covered with all things going on in COD. So feel free to hit that subscribe button to guarantee you got the latest info. And if you guys enjoy this video as we're going through all the weird updates and how Call of Duty is fully responding to some things, do me a favor, drop a like. It's always seriously appreciated. Now, Call of Duty has been pretty busy responding to various things over the past few days, including a major rumor that started surfacing when they dropped the latest event in-game, the Lost Outpost event. We, of course, have talked about this a few times over the course of this week when they dropped it early, and how it actually reintroduced the supply drop system, albeit temporarily, for this event where you have to go through and you actually have to roll your beacons to get a reward out of any of the tiers there. So it's basically a modified supply drop system. When we talked about this originally, I said, I wonder if they are going through and testing anything here. They're looking for retention data. They're, seeing what's going on with this. Could this be a system that actually could be implemented in full beyond just events for future rewards? And the Call of Duty community manager account actually directly responded on that video of mine. They posted saying, "Hey Immortal, supply drops are not planned and the waters are not being tested for something like supply drops down the line. The Lost Outpost event is just a different approach to our event format, and players can earn everything via the gameplay," which of course I said was one of the positives of that. It wasn't any pay to win situation or anything like that, but very interesting that Call of Duty CM is now going out to YouTube videos and directly engaging in the comments. I think that's really cool. But in general, directly acknowledging this and addressing this, because there were a lot of rumors when this event dropped, and it's like, oh, are they foreshadowing here? Are they teasing something here? What kind of stuff are they testing for to see if they can get that confirmation that they're looking for to maybe fully implement this? They have shut this down. Supply drops will never be back in Call of Duty, at least as of right now. And this event is just something different. And honestly, in my opinion, not that bad by any means. I definitely take this 10 times out of 10 times over a leaderboard event, that's for sure. We've also got yet another new response from the Call of Duty CM account in regards to the cheating situation. They've been responding to a lot of these different posts recently about general hacking and cheating in Call of Duty. A lot of the time it is responding to clips that people are posting of obvious cheaters saying, hey, this person's been banned, it's been confirmed. This person though, Aroma, ends up posting saying, guys, we need a community update or something about the cheating situation. I don't know what changed from season 2 to 3, but it's as if Ricochet is not even on or remotely doing a thing. 2 hours straight of being blatantly cheated on in top 250. I load up on a plat account and I'm being hacked on first game down here in the depths. Please, we all want this game to succeed, but you're making it very hard to continue to back what you guys are attempting to do when it literally feels like nothing is happening. We are the anti-cheat at this point, just tweeting at you guys hoping something changes. And the Call of Duty community account says this: we hear you. Getting hit with cheaters, especially in ranked, is frustrating. I think getting hit with cheaters in any situation whatsoever is frustrating. It's obviously, I think, amplified more in ranks though, where obviously more things are on the line. Ricochet is in fact active across all modes. Since January, bans resulting from social media clips account for just 0.07% of all permanent bans. So obviously, like I just said, you see a lot of responses from different devs or from the Call of Duty community accounts saying, hey, we banned this person, we already caught this person, they're out of here, whatever. And it seems like, you know, from the public perception, okay, they're always responding to when a streamer or a creator tweets out that someone is cheating against them and they get banned. But what about, you know, just the random person who's playing who runs into a rage hacker and is like, okay, I reported him, and he's still frying the whole lobby? This is just what they're posting about, what they're responding to on social media. 0.07% of all permanent bans. So that's something to take note of, I guess. In some cases, accounts in these social clips were already banned before they were even posted, but those clips were posted anyways, which can make it seem like action only happens after the report. So in some of these cases, when they're responding to person Y or person X, those accounts have already been fully banned, and then that clip just got posted after the fact. So again, interesting response there. These reports help, but they are not the full picture. Even if every social report resulted in a ban, they would still represent a small fraction of the total enforcement happening every day. We've said it before, one cheater is one too many. Our systems are always active. We're continuously updating our protections across COD. I think the big thing here though is at this point, and I actually have a video coming out soon talking about the state of Ricochet and what I truly think needs to happen in the future. So stay tuned for that in the future days here. But at this point, there is this whole thing around, yes, obviously the obvious cheater needs to get banned in the first place. And they're saying, you know, in a lot of these clips that get posted anyways, that person's pretty much always getting banned either before the clip hits social media or after the fact. But what's stopping that same person from going in and just making a new account and doing it all again? And then they'll get posted on social media again and they'll confirm they got banned. And then it's just this cycle of, okay, we can ban however many players we want, but what's stopping them from coming back, I think, is the main concern here, which really at this point hasn't been addressed in any major ways. They've implemented, you know, account verification stuff and 2FA and things of that nature, but it's still a large issue that I think really makes the cheating general situation even worse. So hopefully that's something that they can continue to crack down more on, you know, in the near future and long-term future here, quite frankly, as well. That said, several interesting responses from Call of Duty over the course of the past few days, and some very weird things going on behind the scenes as well. As always, if we get any new updates on anything going on here, any new info or other stuff ends up surfacing for COD, this is the place to be to stay up to date with all of it. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications to always know whenever I post a new video. And if you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button on your way out as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.